Melissa and welcome back to my channel. I've been a little MIA lately. I just haven't sat down and recorded. Sorry, things get a little hectic sometimes and then I just fall out of the mood of it. But let's get back into it. I'm going to do a really simple, easy tutorial today. This is like I'm going out and running errands and I just want to freshen up a little bit. I'm using pretty much all drugstore. There's I think one item that's not going to be drugstore. So everything's really affordable and this is going to be a quick and easy to do things. And maybe some people think this is too much just for running errands, but I kind of like doing this stuff, so it works for me. To start off, you can prime your face if you want to. However, I'm going to use the Rimmel BB cream in matte. I'm going to use the matte one today. They do have the regular BB cream, which I also really love, and I am in the shade Light, but this kind of has a primer built into it, so I don't feel the need to put a primer on. And like I said, I'm only running errands today, so I don't need like crazy coverage. I just kind of want to even out my skin tone just a little bit, so I'm just going to dab a little bit on my face with my fingers and then blend it in. I don't even have a mirror in front of me. Oh, that's fantastic. Let's grab a mirror. Working off my viewfinder today. Okay, so let's get that set up right there. Okay, so let's get this blend in. And, you know, however you want to do it. If you want to take the time to do more makeup, do more makeup. Today, like I said, I'm just kind of out and about and just wanted a little extra coverage because I actually haven't really worn makeup in like 2 weeks. I mean, a little bit with work, but nothing crazy. So I just kind of want to freshen up my look today a little bit. I'm excited because I'm going to get my hair dyed today. I've been rocking the red and it's starting to fade and my roots are growing in, and that's why it's up like this, because it's actually not clean hair. So I kind of have it pulled back. It's better to, when I think you dye your hair, to not have it be super clean. Oh, I have like a dry patch right there. I should have put some moisturizer on and I didn't. Whoopsies. Okay. So once you feel you have like enough of that on and it's blended in, I mean, I think that's enough. You can still see a little bit of my freckles. I don't have freckles, but you know, skin spots coming through. That's fine. I am going to do a little bit of concealing under the eye, but I'm not doing like crazy highlight contour thing. And I'm using the, I just don't want this to drip out. I'm using the Maybelline Master Conceal, and I have this in the shade Fair. So I'm just going to take just a little bit of it. This a little bit goes a long way, and I'm just going to dab it under the eye. And I'm just doing this to brighten any darkness. Like I said, I'm not doing any crazy highlighting or contouring, anything like that. I just kind of want to, as you can see, I'm keeping it like right up in here. You can even use like the dark circle eraser from, NYX, or the Pixie correcting. I just kind of want to cancel some of that darkness out. Now, just because I get creasing under there, I am going to set it. And I'm just going to use my, what are you called? Airspun powder. It looks like this. It's from the drugstore. And I'm just going to take a little bit. This is my e.l.f. blush brush. And I'm just taking just a little bit on there, and I'm just going to set my under eye just so I don't get any kind of creasing. Okay. For my blush, I'm going to take the Maybelline Master Glaze. This is kind of a, well, I guess two Maybelline products. Maybelline Master Glaze, these little cream blushes. This is in the shade Just Pinched Pink in number 10. And I'm going to go directly on the cheek with it and leave it just like that. Just kidding. And just blend it out with my finger just to give a little bit of flush, bring some color back into those cheeks. And you can do more if you want to, or just kind of leave it like that. If you want to bronze up the face, you can, but like I said, I'm just kind of whatever today. Okay. And that's pretty much it for my face. For the eyes, I was going kind of between these two Wet n Wild trios. These are my favorite. If you're going to get any trios from the line, either pick up Sweet as Candy or Walking on Eggshells. They are both just great throw on the eyes kind of color. I think I'm going to go with Sweet as Candy today. And what I'm going to do is just take a flat eyeshadow brush. This is my e.l.f. $1 eyeshadow brush. I'm going to go into this bottom pink shade. And I'm going to take that and just put it on the lid, just like that, to get some nice pinkness to it. And you can kind of layer it on if you want it to be a little bit more pink. It is a very frosty type color, but I kind of like the pop color in the lid. Okay. Then I'm going to go in with like a fluffier kind of brush. I'll use another, this is another e.l.f. brush that's $1. It's their blending brush. And I'm going to go into the brown shade and very lightly, and I'm just going to kind of sweep it into that crease. And I'm going to kind of do circular motions. It is actually really pigmented, so you want to kind of have a light hand with it. And I'm just really keeping it kind of on the outer corner. My brows need to get done, so don't mind them. And don't mind them brows. This is just, you know, giving a little extra color in there. Okay, and I actually don't love the white that's in here. It's really super frosty, but I'll use it just for the sake of this tutorial. I'm gonna go in again with that e.l.f. eyeshadow brush, but I want to make sure that it's clean. So either if you have something to wipe it on, a towel, a tissue, if you have one of those hair buns, use something like that. And I'm going to go in very lightly with it and then just kind of feather it up here because I don't want it too shimmery highlight, but I do want a little bit of highlight up there. And you can, if you want to deepen up the crease or whatever you want to do, you know, if you want to make it a little bit more dramatic looking or whatever, just go ahead. I like to bring it a little bit onto the lid and then into the crease. One non-drugstore item that I'm using because I haven't found a drugstore item like this that I love, and this is the Urban Decay eyeliner, the slide-on glide-on eyeliners in Demolition. Now I love other eyeliners from the drugstore, but this brown is just something else. Like I have not found a brown like this that I truly love. So it's just like, it's a cool tone brown. A lot of browns tend to be a little bit more on the warmer side. So that's what I love about this, that this is cool tone. So I am not doing anything crazy. I'm just taking this along the lash line, you know, and just to give some definition down there. I happen to not like the way that my eyes look if I don't line them. I just like I just feel like it makes my eyes look a little bit better when I have a little bit of liner on the top. And you make it as thick or thin as you want. And for the other side, like I said, this isn't even like the neatest of applications. This is just kind of like, sometimes I pull it tight. You're not supposed to. It causes wrinkles, but hey, you're gonna get wrinkles anyway. So. And then I like to just do just a little bit right down here, about a quarter of the way in, just to tie it all in together. Just like that. And then you can curl your lashes. I'm missing my favorite eyelash curler. I'm just not sure what had happened to it, so I'm using this one, which I actually don't totally love, but I know my other one is around here somewhere, so I won't bring myself to buy a new one. Curl them lashes. For mascara, I'm going to be using the CoverGirl Full Lash Bloom. I did a Love It, Like It, or Leave It, which I will have linked. Maybe I can have it linked in one of those cool things up here if I can figure out how to do it. But I really like this mascara. I like a lot of the CoverGirl mascaras. but I just kind of, this one, it doesn't make my eyelashes like crinkly, like hard, which is what I really love about it. So I'm just gonna coat my lashes, and I'm gonna do my bottom lashes just because I like to. If you don't like to do your bottom lashes, it doesn't matter. That is up to you. Some people don't, but I do. Just make sure you get all those little ones in the corner there. And I just kind of do a little rundown, just like that. And yeah, oh, you know what? I just want to brush my eyebrows hairs because they're a little crazy. I'm not even doing any filling or anything, but I'm just taking a spoolie. This is off my Anastasia Brow Wiz. I actually have, you know, a lot of hair going on. If you don't and you feel you want to fill in your eyebrows, then by all means fill in your eyebrows. But I just don't feel the need to today, so I'm not going to. And that is going to be my final look. I know this was nothing glamorous. This isn't anything crazy. This is just, I'm going out to run errands, needed to do my makeup real quick, so there you have it. If you like this kind of video, if you want to see more drugstore stuff, please give this video a giant thumbs up. It lets me know what kind of videos you want to see. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe for more videos. And as always, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye. I have a love it, like it, or leave it for you regarding the Lorac Love, Lust, and Lace